So they fixed this traffic light pole from the last accident that they had maybe a couple of weeks ago, a little less. Just checking out this area and see if it's user friendly for the pedestrians. So this is the sign that wasn't there before. See, he said this sign was here before. I don't remember seeing the sign up there before. Allegedly, people were taking that sign down, which I don't think so. But I'm gonna keep an eye on this sign. We'll keep an eye on it, see if people are actually taking it down, or if it was never up there. I think it was never up there. But he said that people are taking it down. I can't see for the life of me why someone would go out their way to take a sign down for no reason at all. How safe is this bus lane?
That's a loaded question.
It is. I'm trying to find. I want to find out because I know you observe what I see.
Yeah.
So I see people making the left turn and they shouldn't make the left turn.
The cars?
Cars, yeah.
Yeah. People do that anyway.
I see cars that make U-turns in the middle of the road down there too.
Yep.
So that's why. And I don't know if you know, they had a real serious accident up here a couple of weeks ago, right?
Yeah, I remember.
Right there.
Yep.
So that's why my question is, how safe is this bus lane?
Well, it's deemed safe.
It's deemed safe, but what they deem is what reality is. So I come out to report the truth, not what they say.
Absolutely.
And the other thing is, how long would it take for them to change that sign down there?
Which one?
The sign that says bus signal. It's on the wrong pole. All the way down the end before you go to Jackson.
I'll check that out.
That bus signal has been like that for weeks now. It's on the wrong pole. It's labeling the left-hand turn as...
Facing us or the other way?
It's facing us. Okay. If you're in this lane going towards Jackson,
okay,
it says bus signal.
Okay.
But it's not the bus signal. The bus signal's on the other side of the street.
Oh.
And I noticed that whoever's doing these designs, they're not paying attention to what they're doing.
I will, when I leave,
yeah, double check that out because it's been like that for several weeks now. It's in one of my videos.
Okay.
I try to make some sense out of this, but then I can't. You know what I mean?
Well, if you got specific questions, I can answer them.
Okay, but the specific question was who? Well, you're not even going to have that answer. Whose bright idea was to put this in the middle of the road?
I don't know.
See that? I know you were not going to. That's why these are technical questions that you're not going to be able to answer. Right. The other question is where they expect the people to park now they took away all their parking. See, that's another question. I don't expect you to answer those.
Yeah, those are city questions.
You're right. I don't expect you to.
Guy.
I know. I don't expect. Well, it's part of the T design. All the questions that I have, I probably don't expect you to answer them because
you know there's an email address you can ask all your questions.
You know what? And they won't answer them either.
Did you try?
Yeah, I tried. They won't answer them. They will not.
Purpose of the email.
Hey, I'm telling you what they do. They don't do it.
Okay.
You can try it yourself. Try to ask them a question and see if they respond back to you.
That's a good idea.
You try it and let me know.
No.
No.
I'll run into you again, but...
No, you'll see me. If you're out here, you'll see me.
Okay.
You'll see me out here. But you try it. You ask them a question. It has to be a text. It can't be an obvious question. Like
right.
It has to be a question that it demands a higher.
Give me an example.
Okay. Why we don't have more crosswalks in the middle?
Okay. I can ask that.
And see what they say.
All right.
I mean, because there's a stretch down there, you got to walk almost 2 blocks to get to the next crosswalk.
Yep.
And then people end up jaywalking in the middle to go to Dunkin' Donuts right there.
Yeah.
The other question is, I know you don't have the answer for this one. Why did they take away the handicap ramp for the elderly building over there?
Oh, I didn't even know there was a building.
See that big roundhouse right there?
Oh, yeah.
That's an elderly complex. Predominantly elderly and handicapped people.
Okay.
Now, every City of Boston building, state code, you have to have a handicap access ramp for the fire department and the ambulance to pull up front. That building does not have one. It did have one, but it's not there now.
Really?
Really. I'm not joking. You go check it out. I have been acting the MBTA for almost a whole year now.
Why would that be the MBTA, though?
It's their design.
Oh, so as a result of this bus lane,
exactly,
they took it away.
Exactly. There you go.
Oh, okay.
So it was there before. Now it's not there.
Okay.
So when I call the MBTA, they have no answer. Oh, it's not my department. We're sent to this department. We'll go to this department.
What's it called, the fire department?
Fire departments, they say, now this is what they say. They say the fire department okayed it. The fire department did not okay it. That's a bigger problem.
Well, so you called the fire department and asked the fire department, and they said, we, the fire department, okayed it.
No, they did not okay it. The MBTA says the fire department okayed it.
Oh, the MBTA said.
Right, but the fire department did not okay it.
What did they say?
No way, I'm going to talk to the fire department. I haven't talked to them directly. I talked to firefighters. They
pull a lot of rank.
I know, but I'm going to talk to them. I'm talking
to law.
Matter of fact, I'm going to, now you said that, very important. I might talk to them today about that.
Yeah.
I'm going to go down there and talk to one of the head chiefs down there.
You know what I noticed here? Even though we have a sign, like right here, use crop walk.
Yeah.
There's another one down there.
Nobody uses it.
Another one there says danger, no passing.
Right.
People still do whatever they want.
Yeah, that's nature. They're gonna do that no matter what.
Yeah.
Those are the technical questions. I don't expect you to have the answers for that, because that's way above your head.
Right.
And I wouldn't put that on you. That wouldn't be right. That wouldn't be fair.
Yeah. I got enough to deal with.
I see. But yeah, I will talk to the fire department about that. See what they say.
Yeah.
Very important.
Because I know a project like this,
they have to involve.
It has to involve everybody.
It's supposed to. Supposedly it did. Yeah. Allegedly it did. But were they thinking about it? Probably not. The ambulance, when the ambulance pull up to that building, they either got to pull across the street or in the medium, pull inside of the McDonald's drive-thru, or pull up on the shoulder of the sidewalk. They cannot pull in front of that elderly building.
Oh, okay.
There's literally no space for them to pull in front of there.
Is that building on Washington Street or Columbus?
That building is actually on Columbus.
Okay.
It's on Columbus.
What is it, bend around?
Right, it's 1990 Columbus Ave.
Is it right next to McDonald's?
It's right across from the drive-thru. That's correct.
Okay, because I know McDonald's is around the corner to the left.
Exactly, yep, you're right.
Because I know sometimes that drive-thru line backs up under the street.
It does do that.
The cars come into the bus lane to go around.
I seen that too, yeah, you're right. The other thing, I talked to the management of that. Allegedly, they had a meeting with all these people in the area.
Yep.
This whole block here had never been to that meeting, never heard about the meeting, didn't know anything about the meeting. Yeah. The people in that high-rise building knew nothing about the meeting, nor did the managers or the people who own those stores across the street. So I kind of go around and I'm a fact checker. I go check the facts.
Okay.
And people say something, then they got to have facts. I go play devil's advocate and ask people the questions. Nobody had any meeting, any knowledge of a meeting. And their meetings are Zoom meetings, so they're not real meetings. And they don't like what you say, they block you out from getting into the meeting.
Oh, right.
That's how that works. That's how the city of Boston operates.
Oh,
so there's no such thing as a real meeting unless you're at a physical meeting in the city of Boston.
The pandemic shut that down, huh?
Yeah, well, they don't really have any in-person meetings like they should have.
Weren't they talking about this before the pandemic, though?
Allegedly they were, but they didn't have any meetings like we're talking about.
Yeah.
They put up flyers, but half the people didn't pay those flyers any mind. They had private meetings, but no actual physical meeting. And if they did, I want the date. Another car doing a left-hand turn.
Oh yeah.
They're gonna do them all the time.
Yeah, they sure are. We tell our operators that even though it's a dedicated bus lane, you got to use extreme caution.
Oh, you're gonna have to.
You never know what's gonna happen.
I see another one right there.
Right
See that? You can't make it up. Near accident.
Yeah.
That's how it starts. Starts with one, the other one follows.
Yeah.
Before you know it. Keep in mind they're crossing 3 lanes of traffic there too.
Right. And there's a blind spot right
there. There is a blind spot there, you're right. A hell of a blind spot.
Take that chance. I know some people take chances with illegal turns.
It's too risky.
It's very risky.
It is risky because you don't know if you're going to hit from this side or that side. And that's the other problem.
If that truck was coming at a high rate of speed right
then they'd be in trouble.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm going to ask the fire department. Matter of fact, I'm going to go down right there. And
What's your name?
Nez.
I'm Jeff.
Nez. I think I've seen you before out here.
Okay.
I'm always out here. I'm always documenting what I see.
Okay.
And I have a lot of questions, but half the people out here don't have the answers for these questions. I noticed they narrowed that medium down there that was sticking out on the street.
Yeah, that's what they're working on.
Yeah, they're doing it now. One of my videos showed that the buses are swinging on the other side of traffic just to avoid that medium. The other problem is that traffic light is not synchronized the right way. I don't know if you know that or not.
Which one? At Eggleston Square?
Eggleston Square,
so
yeah.
they're fixing that. I don't know when. but we're gonna get like a 10-second lead in the bus lane, so the bus can get across before the cars start moving.
Gotcha.
And that'll minimize any accidents going around that bend.
Yeah, I know that red arrow to the right stays. It's kind of out of sequence. I don't know why it's like that. And I know it's not your fault because that's more the traffic department.
Right.
And I know, trust me, I know whose field that is. And they got guys getting paid 6 figures to figure that out. Now, if they're getting paid 6 figures to figure it out and they can't figure it out, they don't need to be in there.
Right.
They get them out of there.
Yeah.
So I keep an eye on that traffic light. That light is outdated. That's an old fogged out light that they tried out about 20 years ago. It didn't work. They still got a few of those around the city of Boston. You can't see them unless you got to look at a certain angle.
Oh, I know which one. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, they almost look like they're like futuristic, but they don't work too good.
Right.
Yeah.
They got a few in Rosendale. They got a few up there in Carmen Square. They're scattered out the city, but they don't work. Actually, they cause accidents, to be honest with you. I got to keep everybody accountable. You know that.
That's right.
Gotta make sure our tax-paying dollars are going to the right area.
I have no problem with that.
Well, the next thing is, I don't know, the T's got one coming up probably too, an audit. I don't know if you guys got an audit coming up, but independent people do audits on the MBTA in the city of Boston. Yep. The city of Boston is due for one very greatly. I think I might start one myself, to be honest with you, because we want to know all the tax-paying dollars are going to. And there's a lot of money being spent on stuff that shouldn't be spent on. Like those little, they call them flex posts. That's what they call them.
Oh, yeah.
Those things they put all throughout the city of Boston.
They'll be gone by the time the first snow.
Exactly.
By the time the winter's gone.
They're all on Pocket Hill Ave, right?
The snow plows will knock them over.
Exactly. So my question is, why put those on the ground? Now check this out. If me and you know this, how come they don't know this? Now, I heard that those cost around $200 a piece.
Do they really?
About $250 a piece.
Wow.
Now, if you're putting them all throughout the city of Boston, all it takes is one good snowstorm and all the plows knock them all down. Isn't that a waste of money?
Could be.
I would think it's a waste of a lot of money. But, nevertheless, they put them out there. I'm not sure what they're doing. They'll figure that out later on.
Yeah, we got them on the 4th Street Bridge, I think, and the Broadway Bridge. All the way across.
Yeah.
There's already some missing.
Oh yeah, they're gonna hit the left and right. If you see them on, I know, are you from the Boston area?
Not really, no.
If you go on, what's that street? St. Alphonsus Street, going up towards Calumet, going up towards Pocket Hill, they got them in the ridiculous spots. There's trucks driving all over them. Fire trucks can't make the turns.
Oh, wow.
It's crazy.
Let me know where you land, John. I'm on the way.
It's unbelievable. I think I met the guy that's in charge of that from the city of Boston. I'm gonna find out if he's really, if that's his doing. I'm gonna say you need to get fired or quit right now, because he shouldn't be doing that kind of work. He's not. To me, he's not qualified. If he's the guy that's designing that, he's not qualified to do that kind of stuff. I gotta find out who's actually behind it, or if they're just following another pattern from California or something. That could be that too, but who knows? Yep. Yeah, keep an eye on things. Allegedly, no, I don't know if you know this. Was this sign ever taken down to your knowledge?
Which one?
This sign that we're looking at right here, the no left hand turn.
Taken down?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because I could sworn there was never a sign up there. Then miraculously, the week later, there was a sign put up there.
Well, was it put up because of this project?
It was put up because,
used to allow left turns here?
well, they always had left hand turns there before.
Okay.
What happened was when they put this project up, they put a sign over there, but they didn't put one here.
Okay.
So you couldn't see this sign from over there.
Right.
They had an accident here. The day after the accident, they put the sign up.
There should be another one over here.
There is one. There's one there.
Oh, that's for a right turn.
That's for a right turn, but further down, there's one further down.
Okay.
But you can't see it from down there.
Another one right there would be perfect.
Yeah, but
Because now you're actually getting ready to make the turn.
exactly. See,
You see that, and that would warn you.
right. So this one here, I had to check one of my videos I did. I'm almost positive that sign wasn't there. That sign was there, but this one was never there.
Okay.
Somebody told me that the sign was there, but somebody took it down. and I'm trying to figure out when was it put up because I never seen it up there.
Okay.
That's why I come out here and document certain things, because they always say one thing and I find out differently.
Right.
Just like those tax strips that they had to extend to the. Actually, the tax strip's supposed to go all the way to the end down here. They don't know that yet, but technically you can't stop it there. You have to go all the way to the end.
Why is that?
Because that's still considered a platform.
No, but there's a slope, so we can't open the door there. It's a tripping hazard.
I understand that, but a blind person, right?
Yeah.
They don't know the difference between that and this. All they know is that this is on the incline and that's on. This is their warning sign to tell them, do not cross over here. Now, when they're on flat here, they know that's a ramp. But this right here, this is no longer a curb anymore.
Yeah, but those are so you'll stand behind it and not like on the train station. Right?
No, what that's actually for? That's what people think it's for. It's an early warning device so blind people and visually impaired people don't walk into over the platform. So the MBTA never had these before until they made them ADA compliant.
Oh, okay.
So those are technically just for visually impaired people not to go off the platform.
Oh, okay.
That's what they're designed for. Now
they serve more than one purpose.
Oh yeah, they do.
Yeah.
But that's the primary purpose of it.
Right.
Because the elderly people and people who are visually impaired, what they were doing, their stick will get right here. By the time they realize the stick's here, they're already off into the ditch.
Right.
So this is that early warning that they don't go off into the ditch. Same as over here, it's supposed to be the same way. Now, if you go down Dudley Station, right, the whole platform, whether it's vertical or horizontal, is done all the way around.
Oh, really?
Yeah, check it out.
Noticed.
Check it out one day. You go down Dudley Station, the ramp, this part, all the way around to like even the ending of the platform, it loops around with the tax strip. So that one was done the correct way. This one here, I don't know. It wasn't the same designers.
I think they're calling it. Are you calling the 3-3?
Yes, sir. We got an emergency contact for operators 71331. Currently operating bus 1789 over 1 outbound. Looks like her radio's not working, but I did it. So when whoever speak and she got permission to stand by.
What's up, man? How you doing? What's going on, man? Good. Hey, I do it. I always keep them accountable, man.
Yeah.
And see that they're messing up the T. I gotta show that what they're messing up, you know. This thing's accident prone, so I gotta point out the flaws. I talk to you, man. Be safe. All right, so I just want to show you guys. The other thing on this right here, they got rid of. I think this used to be a two-way street, if I'm not mistaken. Now it's only a one-way street. And in this one-lane traffic, large bus lane, but one-lane traffic. I don't expect that gentleman to have any of those answers to the questions that I have. If the people in the main office don't have those questions, I don't expect him to have those answers. But I figure I'd throw it out at him just so he can be aware of it. And just want to show you guys what's going on out here. I know for sure that this left hand, no left turn arrow was not there before that other accident that happened. Maybe the first accident. No, it wasn't. The first accident that happened up here definitely wasn't there. Maybe the third accident up here, it maybe was here. But somebody else told me they took it down. They can't take something down that was never up there. And if it was up there, this only been open not even maybe a month at most, the longest. So there's no way somebody took the sign down that quick. Now somebody hit that walk button. I'm not too sure who hit it or if it went into that four-way stop on its own. I know I didn't touch the button. So yeah, that thing goes into its own stop mode all by itself. All right, guys, I'm headed out of here. I just want to give you some views and ideas of what's going on out here. I will check with, I just have to talk with the head people about that. We'll do some follow-ups and find out what's really going on. Until next time, guys, Nez Porter. Catch you on the next one.